Alright, so it's my first video. This is the tank. This is a Petco 6.25 gallon, it's a mini bowfront, which is really cool. I thought the shape was nice and unique and a little less typical. It's not just a, a BioCube or a JBJ or even just a, a Nuvo kind of cube. I thought it would be a fun thing to do. I'm running a 240 gallons per hour Corellia nano pump right back here in the corner. I've got the absolutely wonderful, can't say enough things about how cool this heater is and all the good things I've heard about it. It's a Cobalt Aquatics 50 watt neotherm, which so far I'm very happy with. I chose to go with the 50 watt because, I could have gotten the 25, seeing as how there's probably about 5 gallons of actual water in this system, but I figured why not. The 50 was actually cheaper on Amazon, and I was like, yeah, I'll take it. And they're the same size anyways. This tank has two little 3 watt touch sensitive LED lamps. They have mostly white with a couple blue, and I guess the only noteworthy thing about them is that they are touch sensitive. You can run blue at night, you can run, which is what I run during, this is what I run during the day, the blue and white. You can go full white. Not sure if you can actually tell a difference in the video, and then just off. At night I would really like to just run the blue all the time, which is probably what I'm going to start doing once I get coral, because it'll simulate moonlight, and I've seen some good things about that. Biggest problems I have with this tank mostly have to do with the shape itself, which is cool, but it has some of its own problems. Mainly dead spots. That right there, that is a big fat dead spot where I already have algae growing and waste collecting, which is not good. Need to find a way to fix that. And to a lesser extent over here under the Corellia, but not as bad. The overflow box is a little weird. It's like 2.5 chambers, or 1.5 chambers technically, because there's no full wall dividing that. And well, I guess I'm okay with these little vertical style trays, which is what you see in the first chamber of a BioCube. I'd really like to somehow shave down these little nubs in the future and get a media basket of sorts made. The only advice that I've managed to find for this actual tank is there's a little piece of foam under this Biomax, is to cut the foam into pieces and sandwich filter media and water polishing pads and stuff like that between the two pieces of foam. Which I haven't tried yet, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So tank's been cycling for about 2 weeks now, just tossing in fish food. That was one way that I was told to cycle a tank well. Between that big piece and that was originally 3 smaller pieces, which you can see with my horrible attempt at, yeah, that's just putty. That was pretty bad. But first time, there's probably about 6.5 pounds of live rock total in here and 5 pounds of sand. So let me know what you guys think. Any thoughts on a cleanup crew or pump placement to get rid of that dead spot? Any wave makers that you've tried that would fit on that little, I think Nuvo makes one. Go right there and just spin around. That would be cool. Yeah, any general tips that you guys have for this tank would be greatly appreciated. And thank you for your time.